What's up, guys? Welcome back into the YouTube channel. If you're new, thank you for stopping in. So today we have the Tahoe in the shop. We went ahead and pulled the rear tires off. We are gonna be seeing if an 1.5 inch.
That's what she said.
Rear lift block is enough to level the Tahoe. I went ahead and took a measurement on the rear wheel here. So as you can tell, we have a nice big gap up here on the front. Torsion keys are turned up a little bit on this. So our rear, when I swapped over to these 15x10s with 33s on them, we had about, yay big gap back here, and it looked like a saggy, wet diaper butt. So we're getting rid of that today. We're gonna be throwing the 1.5 inch lift block in, taking off these crusty U-bolts, dropping the rear axle, and sliding in these nice new, like I said, 1.5 inch lift blocks. I ordered these off Amazon, got it for like, I think 50 bucks with all the hardware. Like I said, I contemplated 2 inch, but I didn't want to go too big.
That's what she said.
And we end up having travel issues with our shocks, so those will eventually be upgraded. And again, the practicality of the whole Tahoe, we have that guy there. I don't want it to be super high trying to lift the baby in and out, so I figured we'd kind of do like a level type lift on this. Like I said, 1.5 inch block is going to go in. The front's already turned up a little bit, which is fine with me because it still rides pretty good. Our CV axles up front are pretty level yet. But yeah, so let's go ahead and get these broke free and get the new ones put on. Alright guys, so safety first, get your jack stands underneath. I'm going to slowly lower down the jack so it rests on the frame there. But before we get started, obviously you want to make sure everything matches up. Even though Amazon says it fits, well, it could be wrong. So U-bolts and everything are the same. Obviously the length's good, so we know we're going to be good. I might just end up cutting these off because I feel like trying to get those broke free, give you guys a shot down here, trying to get that broke free, really nice and rusty. I don't know if I'm going to do it. I sprayed blaster down in there, but I got the torch, so I might just cut it there and cut it there, or cut it on the side. I'm not sure. I got the disc grinder too. We might just, like I said, hack these off, make it nice and quick, and then we'll drop our jack, and then the axle, once we get both sides broke free, we'll lower down, be able to slide the lift block in there, put the new U-bolts, all the hardware underneath there, and tighten it up. I might cut these, but we'll see. So I opted to go ahead and cut them top U-bolts out. I wasn't gonna try and fight that rusty nut on the bottom. So when you guys are doing lift blocks and stuff, there's tapered on one side versus the other, and you want it to go in the smaller side towards the front. We got jack stands underneath of our leaf spring here, so now the only thing that should drop is gonna be the axle. Both sides are free. Like I said, jack stand, we'll scoot that one up just a tad underneath, so when we lower our jack, the jack stand here will keep the leaf spring up, and then we should be able to separate the axle from the leaf spring. I don't think our shock will play a role in it because we should have enough travel space in there. And like I said, we're only talking about an 1.5 inch gap, so that's all I need to get that lift block slid in there. So we're gonna go ahead and try this. And if I need to, I guess I will break the bottom bolt on the actual shock. If you guys can see it, break it free on both sides and just swing it out of the way, and then we'll be able to go down all the way. All right guys, so moment of the truth. Is the $50 Amazon lift block kit worth it? We're about to find out. I'm getting ready to throw the tires back on it. We got everything tightened up, snugged up, shocks back on. I had to loosen them lower bolts like I said. U-bolts, everything are in. So I'm gonna jack it back up, pull jack stands, get tires put on, and then we're gonna take a measurement and see exactly how much we got out of it and see if we are closer to being leveled with the front. So let's go ahead and get everything pulled out, wheels thrown back on, and we'll back it out and see what it looks like. All right guys, so everything is buttoned up. I took a measurement, like I said, on the front here. We're at 5.5. I didn't show you that on camera the first time. And then on the rear, when I measured it, we are sitting at, like I said, from tire tread, almost 6 inches there. And then up front, sitting at 5.5. So they definitely help. I believe we went up a little more than 1.5 inches. It was almost like 1 inch and 3/4 versus 1.5 inches. Both sides are symmetrical, which is great. That's exactly what you want. You can definitely tell the gapping here is much nicer than what it was before. I'll try and throw in a before picture so you guys can actually see what I was talking about. But we're gonna go ahead and back it out and get some shots of it real quick, and then pull the truck back in, and we're gonna go home and get this video edited. So let's go ahead and get this puppy pulled out so you guys can see it in daylight. Well, there we have it guys. Everything is on the Tahoe. We got it pulled out. It looks amazing. Like I said, I went ahead and just cut all them old U-bolts off since I had new ones. Obviously you can tell everything is up underneath there, new hardware, new U-bolts, obviously new lift block. Like I said, I think the 50 bucks off Amazon was well worth it for the rear blocks. Like I said, everything is symmetrical now. We're a little bit higher in the rear, which is fine because we kind of have that factory rake look. But yeah guys, if you're looking to do anything like this, like I said, I would definitely check out Amazon if you want to do it yourself. If not, shop around, find a shop that can help you guys out. I'm sure they can answer any questions you guys may have. But everything that I did, I torqued down to factory spec. Obviously each vehicle is going to be different. Wheels torqued, U-bolts torqued, all that fun stuff. I'll probably come back 3, 4, 5 days from now, double check everything and make sure we are good to go. That's gonna do it for this video guys. Remember, learning as I do, doing I love. I'm the GMN. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.